Good morning, students. Today we are going to read the content Making of Nationalism in Europe. Okay, making how nationalism emerged in Europe. कि what do you know about Germany? कि what we know today as Germany, Italy, Switzerland were divided into earlier it divided into parts, different territories, duchies and cantons whose ruler had their autonomous territories. Eastern and Central Europe were under autocratic monarchs within the territory of each lived diverse mean different languages, people of different languages and dialects all were living there, and autocratic rulers never wants that people have their own government, and they did not see themselves as a sharing a collective identity of a common culture. They even spoke different languages, belonged to different ethnic groups, and Habsburg Empire ruled over by Habsburg Empire that ruled over Austria-Hungary. For example, was a patchwork of earlier it was divided into different parts. You take the example of Italy and Germany. Okay, now both are united, and how they are going to unite, each and every topic we will read in this chapter. Okay, and Austria, Sudetenland, as well as Bohemia, where the aristocracies were predominantly German speaking. German speaking people were there more, and it also includes the Italian speaking province of Lombardy and Venetia. There the Italian speaking people were living, and in Hungary, half of population spoke Magyar, while the other half spoke a variety of dialects. Okay, and these only they are going to show that your country is divided into different parts, and what language and what dialects they are going to use there. And in Galicia, the aristocracy spoke Polish language. Beside these three dominant groups, there also lived within the boundary of the empire Maso subject, peasant people, Bohemian, and so make it different. In this paragraph, they are going to show you people that how they are going to how the countries were divided into parts, different territories, and ruled by your aristocratic and autocratic rulers, monarchies, and how they are going to take the freedom from the dictator, autocratic, and your those who are going to rule there. And such differences did not easily promote these type of disunity, political unity, they are not did not easily promote to sense of nationalism in Europe. There were so many hurdles in the path of the revolutionaries, those who are going to trying to unite the country, like your Italy and Germany. Okay, in this content, Italy, Germany, and Britain, we are going to read, and some important dates are there. Napoleon invade Italy, Napoleonic War. Okay, earlier we have read about that. Fall of Napoleon, in Battle of Waterloo, Napoleon defeated, and the Treaty of Vienna. Vienna settlement was there, and 1821 Greek struggle for independence begins, and 1848 liberal mean how people, how community, how country, different territories want to unite the whole country. Liberalism was there, liberal nationalism stayed there. And which section joined there? Peasant revolt against the economic hardships, middle class demand constitution, representative government, and Italian, German, Magyar, Poles, Czechs, etc. demand nation states all want that our area should be a nation state ki we want nation state and ruled by a democratic government. All try to do that. All oppose the autocratic rulers, monarchies, and unification of Italy in 1859 too. They revolt trying to unite the Italy from 1859 to 1870, and the unification of Germany 1866 to 1871. Okay, you read that, and tomorrow there will be your test also. Prepare yourself for that. Okay, tomorrow we will meet. Okay, bye.